I'm so excited to be filming this today. If you're new here, my name is Talita. I'm currently pregnant, about to be 30 weeks this week with baby boy number 2. We know what works and what doesn't work, what products are useful, what products are just a waste of money. I think is so necessary for every mom to have is a nice, comfortable rocking chair. However, it doesn't need to cost you an arm and a leg. It's something that we're still using to this day, and it just makes it look neater. So I bought another set of those for baby boy number 2. But this is kind of a controversial subject, I feel like, and I'm even a little bit uneasy sharing. I need to stretch here because this position, I just can't stay in one position for long. My gosh. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I figured we have a little change of scenery today for this video, and we're currently at Caden's little playroom area. I thought it was appropriate for filming our baby registry must-haves. I'm so excited to be filming this today. If you're new here, my name is Talita. I'm currently pregnant, about to be 30 weeks this week with baby boy number 2. My son is currently 18 months. And as you can imagine, we have already gone through the baby registry. We know what works and what doesn't work, what products are useful, what products are just a waste of money. So I thought I'd film this for you guys and share my thoughts on what I think you actually need to include in your baby registry and what you will actually use. So without further ado, let's get started. The first thing I think is so necessary for every mom to have is a nice, comfortable rocking chair. However, it doesn't need to cost you an arm and a leg. If you guys watch my videos, you already know I'm all about buying on a budget, being mindful of what I spend my money on, and putting it in the right places. I feel like you can buy a nice, comfortable rocking chair without spending so much money. I see a lot of moms that have cute, aesthetically looking rocking chairs, but it doesn't necessarily, one, mean that they're comfortable, and two, that they are less effective than one that may cost maybe $100 instead or less. Our rocking chair is literally the best. We've been using it for 18 months now. Well, actually, I take that back. I used it while I was breastfeeding Caden, and now I just, when I'm watching him in his room, I'll sit there, and it's nice, especially right now, to put my legs up and relax a little bit and take a minute. But that rocking chair is something that I will be using with baby boy number 2. So I am so glad that we didn't spend so much money on that and that it is so comfortable. It's cute. It goes with the aesthetic of the room. I think they come in many colors. I believe this chair is both on Amazon and Wayfair. I'll link it below, as well as everything else that I'm going to mention in this video. The second thing I want to mention that you will need right away is obviously a diaper pail. I know that if you watched my videos before, you already know what I'm going to say here, but my favorite is the Ubi diaper pail. If you look at my original registry list, you will see the Genie diaper pail. That is actually the first one that we got. We absolutely hated it. Hated it, hated it. Basically, long story short, we feel that the Ubi diaper pail just is more efficient. It's more cost effective. You can use your own bags. It blocks odor better. It's just overall just so much easier to use and more effective. And I think that when you're dealing with dirty diapers all day, you know, you want to make your life easier. So highly recommend the Ubi diaper pail if you're in the fence between that and the Genie. The must-have on my list is Hatch. Hatch, I'm sure you guys have heard of Hatch. It is a white noise machine, and it is something that you will 100% use every single night. There is just no avoiding it. You can try other ways if you don't want to spend the money on the hatch, but if you want to include that in your registry list and someone is nice enough to gift it to you like they were to us, it's something that we're still using to this day. We're 18 months out, we're still using the hatch. It's something that we turn on for naps and bedtime. It's amazing. It blocks all the noise. It blocks outside noise, inside noise, and it helps the baby sleep peacefully and longer. So it's good for everybody. The hatch is incredible. I know there are newer hatch versions that you can buy today. However, I'm going to just list the one that I have. I honestly feel like, what more do you need? I mean, my hatch automatically set it to turn on at a certain time and turn off at a certain time. I really only use it maybe like right now because we're just doing one nap and bedtime. I use it twice a day. So I'm not spending more than I need to on a hatch just because it's got extra features now. I just don't think it's necessary in my opinion. Again, you are watching a video from someone that is not trying to spend extra money unless there's like a really good reason to. However, if you guys have the newer hatch and you find it way better and way more beneficial than the older version, let me know what you like about it in the comments below for other moms to check out as well. However, in my opinion, the hatch is just a noise machine that you turn on and off, and that is what I use it for, and it's effective in that way. A must have in my list for your registry is matching hangers. I think matching hangers make all the difference in making a closet look uniformed. I have matching hangers. All my hangers are the same. I think a closet looks so messy when every hanger is a different color. I can't handle it. So for Caden, when he did his registry, I got all blue matching hangers, and they're so cute, and it looks so nice in his closet, and it just makes it look neater. So I bought another set of those for baby boy number 2, but I believe they have different colors for sure. So if you're having a girl, you can have pink hangers, you can have blue hangers, you can have black hangers if you don't care for different colors. I just thought it was really cute, and it's a way to just kind of personalize the closet a little bit, and we love it. So highly recommend, if you are going to buy hangers, to buy the ones that we bought. We absolutely love them, no complaints. Another must have in my book is a stroller fan. Granted, we do live in Texas. We live in Dallas, Texas, and it is hot in here, especially during the summers. You guys can imagine, or if you live here, you know, the summers in Texas or in Dallas specifically are brutal. Like, we're talking 100 degrees multiple times back to back. So a stroller fan was just not a need, but a must in our book, and it's something we use all the time. And honestly, even when it's 80 degrees out, we use it. So, you know, any summer day, it's nice to have a little stroller fan to bring with you on a stroller walk, or if you're going to a restaurant and you want to make sure that your baby is nice and comfortable. I think, well, when I say this, I mean like when you're in the outside patio in a restaurant, which again is a Texas thing because there are patios in every restaurant here. So we tend to sit outside most of the time, but highly recommend a stroller fan. The one that we got is amazing. It has a LED setting, so you can turn the light on at night. It has 3 different speeds for the fan, so low to high. It's awesome. We love it. On that same note, you also want to make sure you don't forget to get a car mirror. Of course, you are going to need a car mirror when you're driving the baby by yourself, which for me initially when my husband went back to work and I had to take Kaden to doctor appointments. It can be a little nerve-wracking at first because obviously you're responsible for this tiny little human being in the back seat of your car and you're by yourself and you're the responsible driver. So having the car mirror in the back, obviously it's a necessity. It just puts your mind at ease. You need it regardless. I feel like who's not using a car mirror to drive their kids around? To this day, obviously we use it. I think you should always have it. So I'll link the one that we got below. We still have it, we still use it, we still love it. It should fit in all cars. So highly recommend to add that to your registry, and don't forget to. Now let's talk bottles. So this is kind of a controversial subject, I feel like, and I'm even a little bit uneasy sharing the bottles here in this video because every kid is different. You know, some kids love bottles, some kids, or babies, I should say, hate bottles. Some moms have to go through so many different bottles until they find the ones that the baby needs. I think I saw it somewhere, and I'll try to find the link below. There is a way that you can try on Amazon 4 or 5 different brands of bottles. So if you're looking to just buy a trial pack, you can do that, and your baby can try different bottles until you can figure out which ones they like. I had no idea about that, so initially I bought the Dr. Brown's bottle because I heard that that was the best, and I hated it. I wasn't a huge fan of it. I feel like Kaden also didn't like it. Looking back now, because as a new mom, I didn't really know whether he was liking it or not, or he was just getting used to drinking from the bottle. I had no idea what was going on, to be honest. But looking back now, I just feel like that wasn't the best option for us. Later, once I felt more comfortable with him drinking more milk, like from the 3 ounces to the 8 ounces, which I think that was around 6 months, we switched to the Philips bottle, which is so much better. I mean, I love that bottle. Once we switched it, it was just life-changing for me. And I honestly think Kaden loved it so much more. What I like about the Philips bottle is that it mimics the nipple, like the top, the where they suck the milk out. It mimics the nipple, so there's comfort in that for the baby, I believe, and it's just easier for them to grab the bottle. It's cute, it's got little whales on it, little drawings. And when I went to look back, because recently one of my subscribers asked for me to share what bottle I used, I actually went back and saw reviews on the Philips bottle for newborns, and they actually do have bottles for newborns. So this time around, I'm going to start out with the Philips bottle, but I just wanted to mention that that is not what we did the first time around with Kaden. And so we'll see how our baby takes it. I don't know if he's going to like it or not, because like I said in the beginning, every baby is different with bottles, but I personally feel like it's better in general. So hopefully we'll have a better experience with it, and I hope you do too in whatever you decide. So in the description below for the bottles, I will link the trial pack where you can pick, they'll send you, I believe, 5 or 6 different brands that you can try, and then you can buy the one that you really like and that your baby really likes. Or if you want, you can buy the Philips one right away. Completely up to you. Another must-have in my list for a registry is a baby swing. I swear a swing during Kaden's early days saved our butts, like over and over and over again. Some days nothing would keep him calm and soothe him except him going on the swing. He didn't want to be held sometimes. He would not stop crying. But once you put him on that swing, he was an angel. Now, the swing is another controversial subject because, again, just like the bottles, not every baby will take to the swing. So take this with a grain of salt. He's going to really like the swing. Maybe they will be maybe the swing will be heaven sent for you, maybe not. If you do have a friend that has a swing and you want to try it first before investing in it, I would suggest you do that. I know a lot of moms and friends of mine that initially waited a little bit just to make sure that the baby actually took to the swing. We really didn't do that. We actually just said, you know what, let's just get the swing. And if it doesn't work out, we'll just sell it. So that's kind of what we did. And for us, it worked out. He loved it right away. So it wasn't really an issue. The swing that I'm going to link below, we've had like, I think he used it for, I don't know, at least 6 months. So it was definitely a great investment, and I highly recommend getting one if you feel like it will be beneficial for you as well. Next thing I would suggest adding to your registry is a bassinet. Of course, a bassinet is a must the first at least 4 months of the baby's life. You will probably have the baby sleeping next to you in your bedroom. So you want to have a bassinet for them to comfortably sleep in. I will link the one that we use below. It's okay. Nothing special about it, to be honest. It didn't swing. It was very simple, very basic. If you guys are looking for a bassinet that like puts the baby to sleep, I forget, like the snow or whatever it's called, snoo. Snow, oh my god, so embarrassing. This new, I know the snoo, you can rent a snoo for a little bit cheaper, or if you want to buy a snoo, you can buy that. Apparently, the snoo is a great investment for a lot of moms because the snoo basically puts the baby to sleep for you, from what I understand. My take on this is I kind of want to be the one to comfort my baby to sleep. I want him to get used to me being that go-to person. I don't hate the idea of the basic swing bassinets, the ones that swing a little bit, but I feel that it's not entirely necessary. So it depends on you and what your approach will be as a parent. To me, there is no right or wrong here. It's what works best for you, your family, your mental health. So I'm going to stick with the basics. So I'm going to share just a basic bassinet, and I just wanted to put that out there in case you are looking for something a little bit fancier. But as you can tell here from the theme of this registry, we are keeping it very minimalist, very on budget, nothing crazy. Once the baby transitions from the bassinet to the crib, you can wait to buy the crib later on if you want. Initially, we should have everything ready. I think when it's your first baby, you're just so excited. You just want to have everything ready. So we already had the crib, the dresser, everything ready to go. We love the crib that we got. We love the crib that we got. We're going to get the same one for baby number 2. I'll link it in the description below. Really, it's just a regular crib. I just really like the details of it. I think it's really pretty. If it comes in different colors, white, gray, maybe black. We got the white one just because we wanted to go with the theme of the room. But, whatever your theme is, you can go with that. And yeah, we love it. I'll also link the mattress that we got below because I feel like that was kind of difficult to find too, as well as the crib sheets, because those are also really hard to find. What I mean by that is, obviously you're going to find many, but good quality ones are really hard to find, especially on Amazon if you are sticking with the registry there. But I have one specific one that I absolutely love. So I will link that one below and you guys can get that confidently because you will see once you touch it, it is such great quality and you'll feel good about using that for your baby. Thing I added to our registry was a dresser. So these are big items, and I actually forget, I wonder if I want to say that these big items were more like family members that gifted it to us, or maybe some of them we actually had to end up getting it ourselves, because it can be a lot to ask from friends and family to get you like more expensive items. But if you are looking to have a dresser, we also love our dresser that we got. We feel like it goes really well too with the crib. It's almost like a set. I'll link the dresser that we use below, but you know, I think that there's not much to say here about the dresser. You know what you need the dresser for. And on top of the dresser, we have our Kikaru diaper changer, which I mentioned this in the video prior, but I just wanted to again say that that is a great item to add to your registry. Yes, it's a little bit pricey, but we use it to this day, and we will use it again with baby number 2. So again, if you are looking to have more babies and it's something that, you know, if you're looking for something that's durable, easy to clean, we love the Kikaru diaper changer. Another must-have is obviously a monitor. You don't really need to have that though right away, because again, your baby is going to be sleeping in the room with you for a few months initially, and so you really will only need a monitor, a baby monitor, once they transition to the crib. Caden transitioned to the crib a little bit earlier. He was 4 months because he outgrew the bassinet, and quite frankly, he was just ready to just have a bigger space. And we personally didn't feel comfortable sharing the bed with him. We didn't feel like it was safe. Again, no judgment here. If you want to co-sleep, co-sleep, do what's best for you, but we just didn't feel like it was right for us and our family. So we transitioned him to the crib, and it was the best thing we've ever done because he slept better than ever, like from night one. But yeah, once you switch to the crib, of course, you're going to need a baby monitor, camera, so you can see them and make sure they're okay. And we actually went through 2 monitors. The first one broke after a year or less, so that was not great. Currently going through the second one. We love it so far. Honestly, I can't speak to durability. I don't know if it's going to break like the last one after a few months. I don't know, but it wasn't like a cheap purchase, so I hope that it lasts a little longer. I know that it looks nicer and the quality is much better, so I so far recommend it, but again, I can't speak to anything else other than that. Another must-have on your registry should be baby towels, which are the cutest things ever. On my registry, I had some pretty basic ones, and thankfully, a friend of mine that was already a mom, experienced in the field, she sent me a gift, and it was a baby towel. It was like a panda baby towel. And I'm going to try to find that and link it below for you guys instead of the one that I got, because that towel became my #1 towel that I use with Caden. First of all, not only is it adorable, but the quality is amazing, way better than the ones that I registered for. I think that's something you have to consider. Also, you don't want it to be too small. A lot of the ones that you see for newborns are so small. Think about it, our towels are pretty spacious and big. You want a little bit of extra room. So same goes for them. It's just better to have extra room in the towel than for it to be too small. So I highly recommend getting this one that I'm going to link below instead. And thank me later, because you know what? It's so cute. I think we took like a million pictures. If I can find some looking back, I will share with you guys. But my gosh, yeah, the cutest thing in the world, but also super high quality, and you will love it. So don't forget to add the baby towels there. Next thing I want to share is the noise blocking headphones for babies, but they can actually grow with it because obviously you can adjust it. So as you can see, even with Caden right now, he can still wear it. I will say, yes, I would still add it to my registry, but don't forget to use it because that is something we forgot so many times. But we had so many instances where we were either in a restaurant that was too loud, or it would have been nice to have those noise blocking headphones so that he could fall asleep without being bothered by the noise. Or even just going to like anywhere really that's going to be a little bit loud, especially in the beginning. They're napping all the time and all of those things, so you don't have to worry about it. I think that was a rookie mistake of ours. We just didn't even think about it. It didn't, we put it in the closet somewhere and it was just hidden. So if you are going to get it, make sure you have it out and about so okay, you can just grab and go as you're out the door. I think it will save you a lot of stress and just help your baby just kind of sleep on the go if needed. Obviously, diapers and wipes are needed. I would say, and if you watch my latest videos for mom hacks, I mentioned that we buy both our diapers and wipes at Costco. So if you have a Costco near you, a brand is called Kirkland. It is not only so much more affordable, both, but it's really great quality. We had no issues with both the diapers and the wipes, and we've been using it forever now. We're still using it to this day. Initially, we added Huggies to the list of our registry before we kind of knew this hack. Obviously, Huggies, I think, is like the better brand to buy if you don't have a membership at Costco and you don't want to get one, but it is more expensive. So it's good to have for your registry so that, at least initially you don't have to worry about purchasing all the diapers, but eventually people are not going to be gifting you diapers anymore. So a little mom hack here is, if you do have a Costco near you, to definitely check it out because you will be able to save so much money on diapers and wipes there. And that is really what we do. I know you can add that to your registry. So if initially you want to try out all the brands, I would do that. And then afterwards, you can just go and grab your Kirkland brand diapers. I need to stretch here because this position, I just can't stay in one position for long. My gosh. For car seat and stroller, I didn't mention it in this video because I honestly think we made a huge mistake on ours. The car seat, not so much. We got a Graco one that came with the stroller. So it was like stroller and car seat in one. But we got a jogger stroller, and honestly, it's a pain in the butt. It is so hard to maneuver. The front wheel always gets stuck. It doesn't lay all the way back for newborns. So the car seat would always be like angled and it wouldn't just lay straight, which is more recommended to have a newborn on. A lot of my friends have the Mockingbird, I think it's called, the Mockingbird brand stroller, and they all love it. So I'll link that one below. But now that we have a Graco stroller, we might just get a double stroller. Sell this one, but get a double stroller with the car seat that is also a Graco, so we can keep the same brand that we currently have. We're definitely going to do a lot more research this time around for strollers because, like I said, wish we knew better. The reviews were great for the stroller, which is why I'm so confused as to why it's the worst. But it truly is the worst. I don't recommend it. The car seat is great though. I do like the car seat, but again, it came with it. So I'll take a look and see if there's a way to buy it separately, and I can link it below. I think that is it for this video. I might do part 2 of registry must-haves for baby number 2. Because obviously we will need additional things, even though we're having the same gender. We will still need things like a stroller for 2 babies, a swing again because we no longer have that swing, need a bassinet because we, I believe, donated or sold that first one. So there are going to be some things that we're going to buy now for the second baby that we don't currently have from Caden. A lot of things are going to be passed on, but a lot of things we still need. So definitely stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on part 2 of the registry must-haves for baby number 2, especially if you are currently pregnant with baby number 2 and you need some ideas. I don't know when that's going to be. It will be when we buy it. So it may not be like next week, but definitely stay tuned for that video in the future. Again, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing and being a part of the First Time Mom family. Congratulations again on your baby. And it's the most wonderful, wonderful thing that you will ever experience. A love that's just, it's hard to explain in words, but I'm really excited for you and this journey to come. And I hope that this channel will provide you the support that you need along the way. And I will see you next week.